What is the difference between creative writing and technical writing? That is what we're going to talk about in this short video. It's me again, Sir Jules, and I'll be your guide in your creative writing subject. Once again, a pleasant day to everyone. It's me again, Sir Julius, and I'll be your guide in your creative writing subject. All right, so for today's video, we're gonna talk about imaginative writing versus technical writing. After watching this short video, you will be able to differentiate imaginative writing from other forms of writing. But before we proceed to our new lesson, let's have our short activity first. Okay? So what I would like you to do is write a check mark inside the box before the item if it is an example of creative writing. If not, write an X mark instead. All right, so all you have to do is just to pause this video for 5 minutes. Then after answering this short activity, you may continue watching this. All right, so I assume that everyone is already done with their first activity. Okay, so let us now check your answers if you are familiar with our lesson. Okay, so my instruction was write a check, okay, inside a box, okay, before the item if it is an example of creative writing. If not, just write an X instead. Okay, for number one, novels. Creative writing or technical writing? Your answer is, the correct answer is, it is an example of creative writing. Okay, how about number two, songs? Are these an example of creative writing? Are these examples of creative writing or technical writing? Let's see. Okay, for number two, it is an example of creative writing. What about number three? Business letter or business plan. Is it an example of creative writing or a technical writing? Okay, let's see. Number three is an example of what? Technical writing. Okay, what about number four? Is it an example of creative writing or technical writing? Okay, so it is an example of what? Of creative writing. Okay, what about number five? Fable. Of course, right? It is an example of creative writing. Okay, number six, speeches. Number six is an example of what? Number six, again, is an example of course, creative writing. So creative writing. Okay, number seven, annual reports. Is number six an example? Number seven rather is an example of creative writing or technical writing. So the answer is, of course, it is a technical writing. Okay, example of technical writing. What about number eight? Student's handbook. Okay, number eight is what? Technical writing as well. Okay. Number nine, movie scripts. What about number nine? What's your answer? Okay, so the correct answer is creative writing because these are just scripts. Okay, number 10, proposals. Number 10, Correct answer is about business proposals. We have business proposals or whatever. Okay, we have for number 10, the correct answer is it is an example of technical writing. Okay, number 11, personal essay. Is it an example of creative writing or a technical writing? Okay, so number 11 is an example of creative writing. As you're writing an essay. Number 12, editorial. Is it an example of creative writing or technical writing? So the correct answer is it is a technical writing. Okay, number 13, advertisement. Is it an example of creative writing or technical writing? Advertisement, number 13, is an example of technical writing. Number 14, okay, number 14, short story. Is it an example of creative writing or technical writing? What is your answer? Okay, so the correct answer is it is an example of creative writing. Last number, we have book review. Is it an example of creative writing or technical writing? So the correct answer for number 15 is it is an example of creative writing. Okay. Since we're done with our first activity, let us now talk about creative writing. So what is creative writing? Okay. So when we talk about creative writing, it is the art of making things up or constructing things up. So it is a kind of writing that doesn't follow any traditional skill, print media, or technical types of literature. So, in other words, it is written in a way that is not what academic or technical, but still attracts an audience. What is the purpose of creative writing? The purpose of creative writing is to both entertain and share human experience, like love and loss. Writers attempt to get a truth about humanity through poetics and what? Storytelling. So if you'd like to try your hand at creative writing, just keep in mind that whether you are trying to express a feeling or a thought, the first step is to use your imagination. The types of creative writing. So here are the types of creative writing: poetry, plays, movie and television scripts, fiction like novels, novellas, and short stories, and also songs, speeches, memoirs, and personal essays. So, as you can see, some nonfiction types of writing can also be considered as creative writing. So, memoirs and personal essays, for example, can be written creatively to inform your readers about your life in an expressive way. Because these types are written in first person, it's easier for them to be creative. All right. So, what is the difference between technical writing and creative writing? So, we have mentioned earlier that creative writing is a piece of writing which focuses on what? Imaginative and symbolic content. And creative papers are published to entertain, provoke, and inspire the readers. All right, so there is no such specific readers who prefers creative papers. Anyone, if wants, can read creative paper, and it gives readers a theme, message, moral, or lesson, which is helpful in their real lives, or gives a temporary entertainment to the readers. All right. Whereas technical writing is a piece of writing which focuses on what? Factual, straightforward content. And technical papers are published to inform and instruct and educate the readers about some specific topic. So there exists specific readers who prefers rather technical papers. It gives readers information and about some technical topics, or it gives directions on how to do something. All right. So to make it simple, guys, let me discuss to you the comparison, okay, the difference between technical writing and creative writing. Okay, so when we talk about technical writing, it is based on what? Facts and concepts. While creative writing is generally based on imaginations, and from the word itself, creative writing, based on creativity. Okay? Another one is technical writing focuses on what? Factual and straightforward content. While creative writing focuses on what? Imaginative and symbolic content. Okay? All right. Another is technical writing has its what? A specific reader or audience, while creative writing has general reader or audience. Okay. Another. What about the purpose? Okay. So the purpose of technical writing is to inform and instruct and educate the reader. Okay. While the purpose of creative writing is to entertain, provoke, and inspire readers. Okay? All right, another. So, in technical writing class, it follows what? Formal and standard style of writing. So, while creative writing follows informal and artistic style of writing. Okay? Alright. So what else? Okay, so there are a lot of differences. There are key differences. So another, okay, technical writing gives readers, okay, information about what? Some technical topics, or it gives directions on how to do something, okay, something. While creative writing gives readers a theme, a message, moral, or lesson, which is helpful in their real lives, or gives a temporary entertainment to the readers. Okay, another differences. Okay, other difference rather. Okay, technical writing uses text features like what are those text features? Like table of contents. What else? Index, labels, charts, photos, and graphs. While creative writing uses narrative elements such as conflict, character, themes, setting, and resolution. Okay. Now, what about the tone? Okay. In the tone of technical writing is objective, while creative writing is subjective. Okay. So, technical writing is based on specialized vocabulary, while creative writing is based on general evocative vocabulary, because creative writing uses imagery, what else? Figures of speech, okay, and others. Okay. All right. So what else? Technical writing is organized in a sequential and systematic manner, while creative writing is organized in an arbitrary and artistic manner and may not be systematic. It's like I said earlier that creative writing does not follow what um, rules. Okay, so it doesn't follow formal and standard style of writing. Okay, what else? Okay, in technical writing, okay, graphics are included to give more information to the topic. While in creative writing class, graphics are included to give more attraction to the topic. All right. Okay, and lastly, technical writing depends on any result, research, information, etc. While creative writing depends on schedule and mindset of the writer. Okay, so these are the key differences among these two. Okay, the technical writing and creative writing. All right, let's move on to our last activity, which is the assessment part. Okay, so arrange the following terms into their proper type of writing. Write the correct word in either creative writing or technical writing. Okay, so for my students in creative writing class, what I would like you to do is upload your answers to the Google Drive link below the comment section. Okay, then I'll go over your answers. All right, for those who are interested to participate in this activity, feel free to comment down your answers. Okay, so thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a good day.